Sitting on the uncomfortable airplane seat, I thought back to the 13 years I had spent in America. I remember my school years at Austin Peace Academy, and I began to think of all the people I had left. But the one memory I kept replaying was the last day I entered my school, my second home. I thought of my friends. We used to say we would be friends forever, but this is it. This is really goodbye. I remember leaving without turning around. I was afraid to cry in front of them. As I looked outside the airplane window, I watched Austin become a tiny dot of a big picture, a small fragment of my memory. Moving is often portrayed as something life-changing, something that helps you get to a better place in your life. As a 13-year-old, I obviously didn't believe that. I put up a fight with my parents trying to explain why this is a bad idea, but being my parents, they didn't listen. I ended up going to school. And every day I went to school, it was to make my parents happy because deep inside, I hated that school. After surviving 2 months there, At school, I was the type of girl no one seemed to understand. The other girls would make fun of me and insult me for my English accent and for keeping my hijab on all day. I would be the random girl sitting alone in the dark corner. At home, things were different though. I loved hearing the adhan or the call to prayer from the nearby masjid. There was one thing that made me love my parents for their decision, and that was our trip to Umrah. That was the best thing that had happened to me the entire year. Going to Mecca was something I hoped to do once I grew up, but accomplishing that at the age of 13 was simply a dream come true. After my parents told us we were going back to America, I was kind of sad and I wanted to stay a bit longer because I had liked the experience. As Sean Covey put it, going to your courage zone or your uncomfortable zone is the only place to go for opportunity and the only place in which you will ever reach your full potential. Going to Tabuk, Saudi Arabia was way out of my comfort zone. I faced many challenges like making new friends and finding a way to fit in. Not being accepted has helped me see the ugly side of people and has taught me how to deal with them. But I also learned many valuable lessons that I will use throughout my life. For instance, going to Saudi Arabia helped me realize that I need to appreciate what I had, whether that meant appreciating my friends for who they were or appreciating my parents for everything they did. Looking back at that experience, I realized that no matter how much we hate our parents for their decisions, in the end it is for the best. We need to realize that our parents make the decisions they do based on previous experiences. I now thank my parents all the time and appreciate all they do for me no matter how small, because I know in the long run it will help me out.